Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already watched my videos. If you're new or haven't subscribed yet, please do consider hitting that red subscribe button and hitting the bell icon to be notified whenever I post videos. I do my best to post every Tuesday and Friday, and I'm really excited you're here. So, if you haven't already, please do check out some of my other videos. In this case, I am going to be referencing previous monthly budgets. So I'll put that playlist up in the corner right around here. It should be popping up. And today I'm going to be talking about some upcoming changes to my budget. These aren't going to be in effect until the July budget because I am still putting quite a bit away for my vacation, and so once I do return from vacation, I'm going to be able to lower that amount, but still keep putting money in for vacation next year. And so I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of a heads up about what's gonna change in my budget. And yeah, so one thing that is sort of a big change is instead of doing my budgets as I've done them format-wise, I have purchased the Happy Planner Budget Extension Pack thanks to a video by Shay Budget, who created a video comparing the Happy Planner Budget pack versus the extension pack. Just based on what she was saying, I did like the idea of the extension pack. Plus, to be honest, it was a little bit less expensive for this extension pack and the rings. It was $18 total at Michael's, so that kind of swayed my decision a little bit, but just the pages that she mentioned, especially the expense trackers, sorry, wrong side, the expense trackers and how much more the budget planner extension had just kind of sold me on the whole thing. And actually, that's another thing I should mention. I am going to start tracking my expenses. If you haven't already, please do watch my May end of month. I did go quite close to going over budget, and that kind of didn't scare me, but I definitely was not happy with that. There were some things that I didn't budget for that came up and needed to be dealt with, and I want to go back to tracking what I'm spending where and if it was a need or a want, and I'm hoping that this will help keep those urges to spend when I really don't need it and I really shouldn't from popping up. Although of course there's going to be unexpected things that happen, but I just want to try and track everything and see what's going on in those months that I do not do well with my budget, so I can try and prevent it moving forward. So yes, so I will be using this Happy Budget extension plan in July, so look forward to that. And that is probably the biggest change I'm going to make. So first change, Happy Planner Budget Extension Pack. Although Mama's Got a Budget has some awesome sheets that she does use to create her budget, and I'm not a huge fan of the Happy Planner Budget Extension Packs breakdown of expenses and whatnot, mostly just because it's a lot less flexible. So I might be buying, and I actually likely will buy, her sheets when they do come out. So, and I'll use some of my spending money for that. But yeah, that is probably the biggest change. The second change is I am adding a few new categories to my cash envelopes. So this includes a MISC category. And this is going to be because sometimes I do have unexpected things happen. And I'm hoping that by setting aside some money every month for these unexpected expenses, then I am going to try and keep that unexpected spending down. One example is every few months I have to pay for my birth control. I don't really have a category for that. And I mean, it is fairly inexpensive. I think it's only $8 because of insurance and another discount card I'm eligible for. But still, that usually comes out of my either spending money or my grocery money, and I would like to try and take that away. So that would be something that I could use the MISC category for. And I will be setting aside $20 a month for MISC expenses. And all of these changes are possible because I'm no longer putting $50 away for my trip, because obviously I'll have almost a year to, pretty much a year to save for it. So my trip is going from $50 and then $50 a paycheck to $10 a paycheck. So that means altogether I'm going to be putting $20 a month in my trip fee or trip envelope. And so this might change as we get closer to my trip next year, but for right now, that is what is going to happen so that I can do these very important cash envelopes, or at least important to me. So another new category that I am going to be doing is a subscription envelope. And that is going to be, I'm hoping to either pay for a year of Netflix in advance by using their gift cards. But if you guys haven't heard, Disney Plus is going to be coming out in sometime in 2019 in the US, and I think they're trying to get it to Canada in 2020. I do really want to try it at least to see what's going on and because I am a huge fan of Disney and the Marvel films and a lot of stuff that they're looking to do on that subscription, but because we don't really have a whole lot of facts about what that's going to look like or the cost, at least in Canada, I am kind of on the fence right now, but I do want to save that just in case I do decide to get Disney Plus. And if not, I'll just be able to pay Netflix a year in advance, and then I don't have to worry about setting aside the money every month. So what that's going to get every month is $20. So that would be $10 every paycheck. And I'm hoping by the time Disney Plus comes here, I've got a pretty good nest egg so that if I do decide to purchase the year subscription, which seems to be the cheaper option, at least in the States, I will be able to purchase that outright and not have to worry about it. And next, if you didn't already know, my QMJHL hockey season has come to an end. Yes, folks, it is sad. The NHL is great and all, but I'm really not a fan of, I'm not a fan of either team that's in the Stanley Cup Finals. And when I say that, I mean, I don't follow them, and there's no players that have come from my local team that I would really be cheering. So right now, it's pretty much like hockey's done and over with. So what I've decided to do is, this year I did set aside enough money to pay for my season tickets for the upcoming hockey season from my tax refund. But what I'd like to do is put all of my tax refund towards my debt, next year. So what that means is I'm looking to save for my hockey season tickets for the 2020-2021 season. And this is also going to include regular, sorry, I don't know how to spell season, and playoffs. If they don't make it to playoffs for whatever reason, then I would just set aside that money and that would be for playoffs next year or whatever. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to do $50 a month for my hockey, and that is going to be $20 from one paycheck and $30 from the next paycheck. So those are my changes in the budget for July. So you will see these categories in July. I will be creating cash envelopes for them, although I haven't yet. I really need to get on that. But yeah, I just thought it would be cool if I updated you on what was going to change so that you could, I guess, ask questions if you wanted to know. And I honestly just thought this would be a cool video to do before I actually made the changes. So if you have any questions or comments on my changes, as always, feel free to comment down below. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and hit that bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I post videos. I am trying to post every Tuesday and Friday when possible. That might change at the end of the month just where I am on vacation, but I am going to try and have videos set up for you guys while I'm gone so that you don't miss me too much. And as always, if you like this video or any of my videos, please do remember to like and comment on them. It makes my day when I get notifications from you guys liking and commenting on my videos, and I do always try and reply within 24 hours to your comments. Sometimes it's just not possible, and I do apologize, but I do reply as soon as I possibly can. So I guess that's all for now. Bye, folks. Until next time.